Hello, I'm actually just out of the shower. My hair is still wet, but I thought that I would quickly show you guys the new M Cosmetics Cherub. This is the Heaven's Glow Radiance Blush. This just came in the mail and I wanted to pop it on. I've never tried any products from M Cosmetics. I had tried things from Michelle Phan years ago when she'd had the previous brand. I actually still have one of the blushes from that brand, but I never tried anything from her new brand. And I saw her put this on. I thought it looked super beautiful and I wanted to see, how it looked. Right now it's sold out on their website, but I'm not sure if they'll restock it. It does say that it's limited edition, but I did just want to show this. So when I got this, I was expecting it to be like a really glowy blush, kind of like those new Huda blushes. I mean, obviously it's a powder, it's not a cream, but I was expecting a glowy blush. But I just watched it on my hand and it doesn't seem nearly as glowy as I was expecting. And I'm hoping it comes up. It actually looks more like, I feel like they kind of showing it as a pink, but I think it has like a real coral look to it on my skin tone. I'm definitely cool fair. So I think it looks a little bit like peachy, which I wasn't expecting. And it also feels quite dry. So I'm interested to see what it looks like on the skin, because on that sort of initial kind of swatching here, it definitely has a very dry texture to me. So I think that looks very peachy compared to like a soft pink. So we're gonna apply this because in her video, it looks like it went on really heavily. So I'm gonna use the A22 from Makeup by Ariel. I think this is like maybe a highlighter or a powder brush, but I'm just gonna use it sort of as a really light blush and we'll see what we can get to. I mean, I do have to go out today, so I can't have crazy cheeks, but let's see what happens here. Oh, and I did on my eyes, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but I got the Rowan Gold Lust palette. This is super beautiful. Hopefully you can see how pretty that is. I have that and the Hin Dash in my crease, because the Hin Dash is just such great mattes and it's perfect for like everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this. I do love the aesthetic of how this blush, like as far as the packaging looks. I love the angel. My daughter is named after Angel, so obviously it is something very near and dear to my heart, and the packaging is super beautiful. Okay, so let's see how this works. I'm gonna start in the back, like that's how she showed it. I feel like everyone's doing this really high back blush placement, which I don't mind, but we'll see. I mean, as far as first application, I'll do what she says, because who knows, it could be totally crazy. Okay. Okay, so that was like almost nothing. So I think this was a good choice because it looks like it didn't put too much color down, which is good. Or actually, you know what? There is something coming there. It's like almost as I put it on more. It's looking a little bit more glowy. A little bit more pink. Okay, so you can see that back there. I don't know if I love how far back I have this. It's like a little bit too far. Maybe I'll bring it a little bit more forward. Because that's not really the color I would do for like a bronzing shade. Okay, so on the camera, I think it looks really pretty. It is like a peachy pink. Maybe it's like a little bit gold and that's why it's getting that peachiness to me. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, I do think it looks really pretty. I don't think it looks drying at all now that it's on my skin. It could just be that it swatches a little bit like that. I don't think it looks intensely glowy or anything, but I do think it has like a skin-like finish for me. I do have a dry skin type. Okay, so I think that looks really pretty. I'm gonna put some of this on the other side. I am happy. I had high expectations for this product based on, what everyone says about her products in general. But this was the first time I was like, oh, that color looks really pretty. And it looks kind of perfect for spring. I do think that looks really pretty. I'm looking at my big mirror. I'm like, yeah, I think that looks really pretty. It definitely is not overly shiny or glowy at all. I mean, I know they call it Heaven's Glow, but on my skin type, it's definitely just looking a little bit luminous, but nothing like more than just skin would look, right? Definitely adding a little bit more than I normally would. She went really high, like up to like the eye, so I'm kind of doing that with it. I'm going in the spirit of it, but I do think that's looking super pretty. I'm just gonna put whatever's left and kind of bring that to the front. just so it doesn't look so stark. Okay, I think that's looking very beautiful. Yeah, I do think it's like a peachy, corally pink. I know that in the video she said it was like, you have nothing like this in your collection. I'm gonna have to do some swatch comparisons because I feel like I definitely have some things like this, but we'll have to see. I mean, it is a really, really, really pretty, flattering shade. Okay, I think that's where we're at. I'm having a lot of fun just using this brush to blend this out. I'm gonna put a little bit of my, what is this? The Revelation highlighter that I have from, sorry, I'm gonna have to move you guys to get this. I keep these on display because they're so pretty. But these are the Flower Nose highlighters, and this is in Revelation. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on because I think this would be so pretty, especially keeping it in the angel theme. Hopefully you can see that. That is such a pretty highlighter. I don't know if it's coming up. I don't really see that, like, you know, when people move and you can see it, but actually I guess I can. You sort of can there. It's so beautiful. This is like one of my favorite highlighters. I actually have another one of these coming, and I'm gonna do a giveaway with this because I think it's so beautiful, and I think a lot of people like can't get their hands on these, so I'm going to do that for my subscribers. All right, so I think that's looking really pretty. I put a little bit of this on top, but yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with the color of this. I really like that. I don't think it looks as glowy as I was expecting, but that happens for me often because I do have a drier skin type. I do think it's really pretty. I don't know if it's worth the $38 or $36 price tag, or maybe it was $34. It was 30 something for this. But I do think it looks really pretty. Let me know what you think. All right, thanks for watching.